The Princess and the Magic Locket. It was Princess Crystal's birthday. Her father, the king, had invited everyone to a party at the palace. The king gave Princess Crystal a very special present, a beautiful locket. "This is a magical locket," the king told Princess Crystal, "but it will only work if you say the magic rhyme. Magical locket, please listen well. Help my friend with a kindly spell." No one noticed the wicked witch peeking through the window. When she saw the magic locket, the witch wanted it for herself. The next day, Princess Crystal went riding on her favorite horse. She didn't see the witch hiding behind a tree. As Princess Crystal trotted by, the wicked witch cast her evil spell. "Frogs and toads and bats, of course! Throw the princess off her horse!" And Princess Crystal's horse reared up and threw her to the ground. As quick as a flash, the wicked witch took the locket from around Princess Crystal's neck. "Now the locket's mine!" she cackled and hurried away. Meanwhile, the wicked witch was in her tower, trying to make the locket's magic work. "Slimy snails and things that lurk, make this magical locket work!" She stood back, hoping to see some magic, but nothing happened. "Fur of cat and eye of bee, open the locket's secret to me!" Again, nothing happened. "Boil and bubble and all things bad, make it work or I'll go mad!" Still, nothing happened. The witch screamed and yelled, and pulled at her hair, and stamped her feet. All of a sudden, she had an idea. Meanwhile, Princess Crystal realized that she had lost her magical locket. She decided to ride back to the forest to thank Prince Robert for helping her, and to ask him if he had found the locket. But the witch was waiting for her up a tree. As soon as Princess Crystal rode by, the witch threw a net over her, bundled the frightened princess over her shoulder, and carried her away. "I've caught you," cackled the witch. Soon they arrived at the witch's tower. A fierce dragon guarded it. "Don't try to escape, my pretty one," said the witch, "or Horace the dragon will eat you up." At the top of the tower, the witch freed her. "Do you remember this?" she asked, holding up the magical locket. "My locket!" gasped Princess Crystal. "Yes," hissed the witch. "I stole it from you, and now I want the magic rhyme to go with it." "I won't give it to you," said Princess Crystal bravely. "Then you can stay here until you do," shouted the witch. "Here's your precious locket," she said, throwing it at Princess Crystal. "It won't do you any good locked in here." She stormed out of the room, locking the door behind her. Princess Crystal felt so alone. She leaned out of the window and began to cry. Her tears fell onto Horace, the dragon below. "You're making me all wet," he said grumpily, flying up to the window. "I'm not crying even though my wing's broken and really hurts." "Oh, you poor thing," said Princess Crystal, feeling sorry for the dragon. "Maybe I can help you." She closed her eyes, held the locket, and said the magical rhyme. "Magical locket, please listen well. Help my friend with a kindly spell." Princess Crystal opened her eyes and saw that Horace's wing had completely healed. "Oh, thank you," he said happily. "My wing is healed and I don't feel grumpy anymore. But what can I do to return your kindness?" "Fly to the forest as fast as you can and find help," she said. Horace promised he'd go quickly, and beating his wings, he rose into the air. Soon Horace was flying over the forest. Horace soon found Prince Robert. As soon as he heard that Princess Crystal had been captured by the witch, he jumped onto Horace's back and flew to the rescue. As they approached the tower, Prince Robert could see Princess Crystal waving from the tower. Horace flew right up to the window. "Thank goodness Horace found you," cried Princess Crystal. As Prince Robert climbed in through the window, but before they could escape, the door suddenly opened. There stood the wicked witch. "How nice of you to join us, young man," cackled the witch, "and how handsome you are. But I think you look much better as a frog." She began to cast an evil spell. "Oh no," thought Princess Crystal, "I better do something quickly." She closed her eyes, held the locket, and whispered the magical rhyme. "Magical locket, please listen well. Help my friend with a kindly spell." When Princess Crystal opened her eyes, the locket's magic had worked. The witch's spell had backfired and turned her into a frog instead. "Frog eggs and slime," croaked the frog. Then it hopped out of the window and was never seen again. "Thank you, Your Highness," said Prince Robert, "for saving me from becoming a frog. But you helped me when I fell off my horse, and you came to rescue me from the witch," said Princess Crystal, smiling at him, and soon they were flying home. The king was delighted to see his daughter return safely. As a reward, the king gave Horace a gleaming new tower. Princess Crystal and Prince Robert became good friends. "I'll take care of my precious magical locket forever and ever," Princess Crystal promised.